Hey, it's Ryan here from Lexus of Edmonton, and we're going to do a video walk around of this Lexus RX 350. This unit's the F Sport package, so it has several different aesthetic features to it, like the F Sport grille, the F Sport 19-inch rims, the F Sport stitching on the inside, the steering wheel, and the seats and that kind of thing. It's a very well-loaded package. You get a lot of features in the F Sport package, as well as the style. For instance, you have the backup camera, you have the navigation screen, you have the totally leather-wrapped steering wheel, heated and cooling seats for both passenger and driver. You also have a heads-up display in the unit as well that'll show you like a little number for your speed in the window while you're driving. It's a little hologram kind of thing. So we'll get into a little more detail when we get inside the unit. Underneath the hood, it's a 3.5-liter V6. It's 270 horsepower and 248 pounds of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic transmission in this unit. The fuel economy that you can expect from this vehicle is a little bit less than 10 liters per 100 kilometers. I think it's about 9.6, 9.8 liters per 100 kilometers, and that's a combined average of city and highway. So we'll start off and take a look at the rim as we make our way towards the inside of the vehicle. So that's the styling on the F Sport rims. They're unique to the F Sport package. It's on Michelin all-season tires. You have the F Sport logo on the side as well. The mirrors have the integrated turn signal light. They're power folding, they're power adjustable, they're heated, and they save with the driver's seat memory too. So let's go inside and take a look. So you can see that's where we have the seat memory settings. They're right there. And the power locks, power windows, and power mirror control. The power driver's seat also includes back support. And you have the power steering column adjustment right here on the side of the wheel. And your power trunk and gas cap release, hood release, parking brake, all that fun stuff. So I'll just turn on some of the lights in here so we can take a look at the display screen. So you can see the steering wheel's all leather wrapped all the way around. And it has the F Sport little perforations in here for the F Sport package, as well as the logo right here, of course. So you have the audio controls on the left, you have the Bluetooth and voice command on the right, as well as your cruise control on the lower right. And you have also the paddle shifters on it too, you can see those right here. This is the main central display screen for the vehicle. You use it's the Lexus remote touch system. Your hand goes down like that, and you move this piece around to control the cursor. It's a lot like a mouse. It's really easy to use. If I hit the menu button, we can just see all the different screens you have on here. The destination, information, setup, phone, climate, media, radio. It's all centrally controlled from this screen right here. We also have some more audio controls here and shortcut keys to the radio and media screen, as well as your CD player. And some climate controls down here too. The one button I like to point out is this one here. That's your heated rear defrost, as well as the heated mirrors. And it's dual climate control, so there's driver and passenger temperature settings. The leather wrapped shift knob has the little perforations as well on the F Sport package. You have manual mode on this vehicle. It's pretty much in sport mode all the time when you're in drive, so there is no sport mode for it. When you go into manual mode, you're expected to use the tap shift or the paddle shifters up here. You have some cup holders right here, and they get covered up with that glossy wood grain finish. You have the controls for the heated and cooling seats right here. Inside the armrest, you have auxiliary and USB input, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. And over here on the passenger side, you have the lock and glove box, as well as the passenger door and window controls. The mirror is auto-dimming in this vehicle. And up top, you have the dome light and sunroof controls, as well as a holder for sunglasses. And the sunshades, when they fold down, have a little light on them. It's kind of neat. They turns on when you open up the mirror and turns off when you close it. And I'll just quickly show you the backup camera as well. So if I put it into reverse, backup camera comes on the screen. Just like that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the back of the vehicle. And we'll check out the rear seats and the trunk space as well. Just kind of do a little walk around of the vehicle so you can see a few other angles on it. Just having fun out here in the snow today. So as for the back seats, you got a decent amount of room in here. You know, it is a smaller SUV, but it'll comfortably sit 4 people for long periods of time. And you do have the center seat as well if you're forced to cram 3 people in the back here. It's got a single piece rubber floor mat that runs the whole length. On the back of the seats you have the little flap, as most vehicles do, to keep a magazine or two. On the door panel you have the window control as well as the water bottle holder. And now the seats themselves will actually recline and fall all the way forward if you so choose, and they'll slide back and forth a little bit too, so you have a little bit of play with that as well. And the last thing I'll just show you is the center seat armrest that folds down. You have some storage space on the back and some cup holders on the front. So that's the back seats. So now let's take a look at the trunk. So it's a power trunk in this unit, so I can just give it a touch. Oh, before I do that, there is a rear windshield wiper, and Lexus builds them into the spoiler just so they don't get clogged up with snow or ice. And now back to the trunk, so give it a tap and it opens up. So you have a good amount of trunk space in this vehicle, and the seats are a 40-20-40 split in the back, so they'll fold down if you need the room. You have the interior cargo cover. There's also right there in that bag is a cargo net that comes with the vehicle. And they have these little handles, one on either side, and if I give that a pull, then you're going to see that seat fall all the way down, and that's just a convenience feature to help you out so you don't have to run around the vehicle to pull the seats down. When you're all done, you can always pull the lid down manually or just push that button and let it do it itself. So we'll take a walk back over to the front of the vehicle. I'm just going to turn on the lights just so you can see the new daytime LEDs. They might not be that visible out here with the sun right behind me, but you should be able to see them a little bit. You can see them flickering like that. I'm not sure why it does that, but it's just on the camera. In person, they're solid. It has something to do with the frame rate of the video and the sunlight in the back. But I'll get a couple pictures of it so you can see it in the photo section on our website. So that's the new Lexus spindle grille. And it's also the custom grille for the F Sport version on this one. It has that lower panel down there with the black plastic that's unique to the F Sport package. And then you also have the fog light, of course, down there. So the spindle grille is basically just the bent-in edges with that chrome trimming around it. So that's about all I got to tell you about the F Sport package. Personally, this is my favorite package that the RX comes in. You know, there is the fully loaded RX 350 comes with a few more features, but I think as far as a little more of an aggressive vehicle and something that's well equipped, this is the one for you right here. So if you have any more questions about it, or you want to take one for a drive, and I'd recommend that you do if it's on your list and you're considering this vehicle. You can't know if you don't like it if you haven't sat in it and driven it yet. Give us a call, 466-8300, make an appointment. Or just come drop on down. We're 170th Street and 111th Ave. It's right next to Tim Hortons, right on the corner there, so really easy to find. And if you're still on the web today, if you haven't checked out lexusofedmonton.ca, please give us a visit. Check out the specials and offers we've got up. We've got a great selection of used inventory as well, and a couple hundred of these boring videos for just about every single car we have on the lot, so you can get an education before you come in and know what to expect before you come in. So thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next one.